I feel like a very lucky man, and you know, I really, owe my life to this young little girl.
The past year has not been a particularly easy one for Ottawa firefighter Dan Richardson. His wife, who suffers from dementia, recently went into a home. And so, earlier this month, Dan decided to give himself a little bit of a break and a trip to Scotland.
My ancestry on my father's side came from Scotland, and I had some family back there that I had not met before. So I wanted to go back and meet them and tour around the country that my father had come from.
One of the highlights of the trip was supposed to be, and in a way remains, a 4-hour hike up the biggest mountain in the region called Ben Nevis. But it was after Dan made that trek that he suffered a heart attack.
So I felt fine, I felt rested and everything. I got in the car and I started driving, and I didn't get out of Fort William. 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, I was getting sweaty, and I thought it was just the residual sweatiness from the hike and all that, and I was cooling down and all that. And I pulled off the side of the road, and I sort of got out of the car, and there was a bit of a breeze out, so I thought I'd wander around a bit, trying to get cooled off, and that was basically it. From what I heard, there was a young girl on a bicycle that had come by. But I was told that she found me with my feet sticking up in the air, in the bush, and I guess it didn't look right. So the ambulance showed up, and I was in no pain at all or anything, and they kept on telling me that I was having a heart attack, and I couldn't believe it. I was denying the whole thing.
Well, Dan is currently on sick leave from his job as a firefighter. He goes back in January, but between now and then, he's already planning another trip down south with some friends. But there will be no hiking involved. In Ottawa, Doug Hempstead for the Ottawa Sun.